Hey, friends, and welcome to episode 12 of Resurrection Eggs with Pastor Haley. We're on the last episode. Can you believe it? Before we look at our egg today, let's review all of the things that we've talked about already and the 11 eggs that we've already opened. So, the first thing that we opened was this one. Do you remember? It's the donkey or the colt that Jesus came riding into town on. The next thing were these to represent the 30 pieces of silver that Judas received for betraying Jesus. The next thing was our cup, as we remembered communion or the Last Supper, the feast or the food that Jesus and the disciples shared around the table together. Then the next thing are the praying hands. You might remember where Jesus was praying in the Garden of Gethsemane. And so these remind us that we too can pray just as Jesus prayed. Then the next one, this one was one of the sad ones, more sad ones. There are lots of sad ones, but this one is the whip, which represented Jesus being whipped by the soldiers. And then the next one was kind of a fun one. It's this one. It's the rooster. You might remember that the rooster crowed 3 times. And Peter heard it and remembered that Jesus had said that he would deny him 3 times before the rooster crowed. And that's what happened. Then the next thing, number 7, was this. The crown of thorns that was placed on Jesus's head. Then the next egg, we opened it up. And this was inside the 3 nails that represented the nails that held Jesus to the cross. And then the next thing was this, the little spear. Like the soldiers pierced Jesus with the spear and blood and water came out of his side. Then after that, we opened this one up. Was the linen or the cloth that Joseph of Arimathea used to wrap Jesus' body when he was buried. And then our egg yesterday had this inside. It was a rock to represent the rock or the stone that was placed in front of Jesus' tomb, and then it was rolled away and Jesus was not there, right? Or maybe he was. Maybe we're not to that part of the story yet. So those are our 11 eggs. So today we have one more. What do you think will be inside of this one? It'll be a surprise. So here's the egg. And what color is this one? It looks like a real egg, right? This one is white. I'll shake it. Here we go. Do you hear anything? Nope. And Pastor Haley's not playing tricks on you. There's no noise in this one. So let's open it and see what happens. Ready? Are you sure? Here it goes. What's in there? It's empty. The egg is empty. Here's more to our story. In Matthew 28, 5 and 6, it says this. But the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who is crucified. He is not here, for he has risen. Come, see the places where he lay." Our white egg is empty. Are you surprised? When 2 women came to the tomb of Jesus, they were surprised too. The heavy stone was rolled aside and the tomb was empty. Jesus' body was not there. The angel told them, "He has risen." Jesus had come back to life. That was the promise that Jesus made to his disciples at their special dinner just a few days before, that he would die but come back to life to show those who believed in him that they would live forever too. Someday, because Jesus died for us, we can meet him and thank him in heaven. That's the story of Easter, and it is true. Here's the picture. You see the ladies at the tomb, and there's an angel, but Jesus is not there. The tomb was empty. And that's the story of Easter. that Jesus loved us so much that he died on the cross for us. But he died, but he rose again. And because Jesus has done that for us, we too can live eternally with him. Happy Easter, you all. He is risen. Bye.